Hello, my name is Ashlyn Hanks and welcome to What's Brewing. Today we sit down with Chad Colgne with Bertolo's for part one of their interview. But before we get into it, let's roll that beautiful B-roll. Thanks for sitting down with us today. For those that might not know, who are you and where do you work?
So my name is Chad Colgne and I'm an owner-operator of Bertolo's Pizzeria franchises.
What got you interested in starting this career, this business?
Actually, it was necessity. Where I was in my career, wasn't comfortable and started looking at what can I do, and actually decided in the career field I was in that I was probably going to have to move. And so I had that conversation with my wife and she said, when are you leaving? And I said, oh, okay. She said, I'll support anything you want to do, but you're going to need to find something here if you want me. And she was more valuable, of course, than, than anything else. So I found something to do here.
Tell us a little bit about your career. How did you end up doing what you do?
So again, I was looking to do something local, start my own business, and ultimately I was in corporate real estate and in particular worked for a franchise company. And so franchising had touched me, and I said, well, if I can find the right franchise company to partner with, this might be the way to go. And so I heard of Bertolo's. I love the pizza. I used to get it at French Quarter Fest every year. And my wife came home one day and said, hey, we have a Bertolo's open in Destrehan. So I live in the river parishes. And I said, wow, let's go there. And Mitch Bertolo came out to my table. He was, early on in his journey, and he was training the staff there. And I told him, hey, I'm interested in looking into franchising, and I like the product, I like what you have here. What do you think about talking with me? And it took about 6 months for me. I chased him because I really like the brand, I like the food, Louisiana food, a local company that was, starting up and trying to grow, which was kind of why I was stuck. It was, where am I going to go to achieve what I want to achieve?
Right.
And unfortunately, there's lack of opportunities here. And so something I'm grateful for is that I'm able to start a business and create jobs here at home. And as we grow, and as my company has grown, people have grown with me. And so we've been successful in that.
Yeah, I'm sure that's very rewarding to see it all come together.
Yes.
Let's take a moment to hear from our sponsor.
Are you interested in new customers? Trust Acadiana has been connecting businesses with new customers and clients for over 15 years. We help local business owners trade what they have for what they need. Trust Acadiana is powered by over 500 businesses in Acadiana and thousands in our participating networks. That's the Trust Acadiana competitive advantage. Could your business need a jump in 2025? Visit trustacadiana.com to learn about the power of trade and how Trust Acadiana can help your business grow.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm here with Chad Colgne of Bertolo's for part one of their interview. Looking back, what advice would you give to your younger self?
Never become complacent and never think you've arrived.
That's good.
There's the kiss of death. You think you made it, there's just a bump or a big hill right around the corner. And if you're not constantly focused and pushing on your business and trying to grow it, you're dying. And so complacency and thinking you've made it, I think, are the kiss of death.
How do you handle the work and life balance? What does that look like for you?
So it's a tough question. I think it's a mindset. When I got started in business, it was something I discussed with my wife, and I have a great partner in my wife. So I believe that that's where it kind of starts. The do you live to work or work to live? And I very much side with I work to live. And so um, early on in the startup process for years, I worked a lot, and my wife and I had that conversation of I'm going to miss things, and you're going to do some things on your own, and you're going to bear a lot of the brunt of things that have to be handled for the children and so forth. And so we handle that as a partnership. And from there, it's been I do what I do and I grind because of the life that I want to live, the life and what I want to provide for my family and where I want to end up. And so the balance is sometimes tough, but what makes it easier for me is just my wife, and we have a common goal with one another, and we're rowing the boat in the same direction. And so I think that my balance comes from her.
Yeah. She sounds like she's your best friend.
She is.
I love that. What is the most rewarding thing about your job?
Casting aside what I can provide to my family, it's the ability to recognize that I've been given a platform, so to speak. God's been good to me. And so from there, I'm able to do good for others, both in the communities that we serve and internally with my team. Um, my ability to affect what, down the road may be someone's first job, but what they take from us hopefully is something good. And we've also been able to grow a team. I have a lot of folks that have worked for me for a long time, and probably my highest level employee is a young lady who started with me as a server, and 13 years later, she's helping me run my company. So,
Wow.
she put herself through, finished high school, put herself through college, working with us. And I think that's probably one of my greatest accomplishments within my business, aside from, being successful, is what we've been able to accomplish with our team members and people growing from starting out at the first level, just like I did when I got into the business. I washed dishes, I cooked pizza, and eventually, I was able to step out of the day-to-day operations, watching a lot of my team grow with me.
Right.
That's important, and also helping the external community. We've done a lot of things that we don't necessarily pat ourselves on the back for, um, but we've helped a lot of people out in need. And so using the platform for that is probably my greatest accomplishment within business.
Right. You're rising up leaders, and that's going to be so beneficial for the next generation. Well, thank you so much for being here. We've had a great conversation, and I hope that you've enjoyed this interview.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, and hopefully we'll get to come back sometime and visit with you again.
Would you mind doing a second interview?
Oh, I'd love to. I'd welcome it.
Perfect. Thanks for watching today. If you like this content, don't forget to click the like button, crush the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all the content we produce. I'm your host, Ashlyn Hanks, and we'll see you in the next one.